I got on the fire in 1967, 68, 1968.
I graduated from UMass Amherst in 1992, and I got on the fire department here September 3rd, 1997. Well, I grew up the son of a firefighter, as you know. You already met Tom. And I just always wanted to do it. Just from when I was 2 years old and knew Dad was a firefighter, that's all I wanted to do.
I love the job. For 37 years, I like going to work every day. So, and evidently he feels the same, you know.
He's always been, you know, just the work ethic that I saw from him growing up. Like once I was old enough to realize what work ethic was and what, you know, just being family focused and family driven, like that kind of really wore off on me.
I remember he get in the truck and he, don't touch this, and I told him, don't touch that, but he was the boss, so I had to do it, what he said. No, I was very proud when he come on the job, especially he made rank, you know.
Even though Stephen may have outranked his father in superiority, Thomas still found a way to shine his light through the smokiest of times.
There's a lot of influence, and the influence he had as a senior guy, it goes as far as the amount of bugles that you wear.
I think I had a total of 14 guys on my shift, so you weren't going to be, you know, you weren't going to love every one of them, but out of 14 there'd be, you know, it was good. You could kind of pick your spots too, but for the most part, everybody gets along good.
Even with a generational gap between Thomas and Stephen, it is still clear that each individual of the Dedham Firehouse makes up the family, in the same way the crackle and pop of sizzling chicken makes a meal.
Everybody gets involved, and then everyone from me at the top all the way down to the junior firefighter is involved in cleaning up. Because like, if someone went out and shopped and cooked for me, I'm gonna help clean the kitchen up. And that's the teamwork, like, you know, like at a fire, you need everyone involved. Cleaning the kitchen after a big meal, you need everyone involved.
Here at the Dedham Fire Department, the men and women who serve not only work together, but eat together and train together. They also respond to emergencies very quickly.
When I come on, they were all what they call open cabs. In other words, it was just you sat in the cab, just a windshield, there was no roof. So, I mean, I can remember driving in a snowstorm, and I had to kind of stand up and look over that windshield because the windshield wipers weren't working.
So much more equipment now that we had than in 1968 when Tom started. Like there's so much more specialized equipment that we all need to know now. And you know, way different calls that they didn't have to deal with, because there's more hazardous materials, there's more cars on the road, there's more technology on the cars, electric vehicles.
It's a great job, you know. You're helping people. It was very fulfilling.
You make a difference in people's lives, and the days that you don't really do much, when you're leaving here in the morning, you're saying, hey, no one got hurt, no one's house burned down, no one's car got ruined. Like, I like those days. If someone needs to be helped out, they can call us and you can make a difference, and that's pretty cool to do that for work.
Continuing the firefighting legacy can be compared to passing a torch down through generations, where each flame represents the courage and dedication of those who came before. Now, Stephen isn't the only one who's continuing that legacy.
I go to Massachusetts Maritime Academy, and I'm an emergency management major.
Thomas has decided to take on that challenge and become the third generation of firefighters in a row.
Well, my grandfather was a firefighter in Dedham, and my dad currently is a deputy chief there. So I've grown up around firefighting, and it's really made me appreciate what they do. Seeing how they can impact people and save lives is something that I've grown to want to do with my life. Recently, I applied for and interviewed with Onset Fire Department, which is in a town right next to Mass Maritime. It's a program where it can lead to me getting certified as a firefighter and being able to work anywhere in the country as a firefighter. In the summer, if I'm accepted, I'll attend the Fire Academy in Bridgewater. And then once I do that, I'll be a part-time call firefighter where I would attend trainings with the department and then participate in calls for any injuries, car accidents, or fires.
So at the end of the day, a little inspiration can go a long way. And one little flame can light a million torches. Signing off for NHS TV, I'm John Lynch.